Welcome to our video guide on rooftop unit heat exchanger replacement. In this video, we will demonstrate the necessary steps to safely and efficiently replace a heat exchanger in a rooftop unit. Before we begin, it is crucial to prioritize safety. The first step in any maintenance or repair procedure is to ensure your safety. Confirm that the rooftop unit is powered off and disconnected from the electrical supply. Wear appropriate personal protective equipment, PPE, including safety glasses and gloves. If working at heights, ensure the use of proper fall protection equipment. Before we can begin disassembling the rooftop unit, it is important to disconnect the power supply. Turn off the power supply to the rooftop unit. Ensure that all electrical connections are safely disconnected. The next step is to assess the rooftop unit and gather the required information for the replacement procedure. Identify the specific make and model of the rooftop unit. Refer to the unit's manual and documentation for guidance on disassembly and replacement. Now that we have disconnected the power supply, we can start gaining access to the heat exchanger for replacement. Remove panels or covers to access the heat exchanger. Depending on the unit, additional components may need to be removed to reach the heat exchanger. If the heat exchanger is part of a water-based system, it is essential to drain the system to prevent leaks during replacement. Follow the proper procedure to drain the system, ensuring all water is safely removed. With access gained and the system drained, if applicable, we can now disconnect the various components attached to the existing heat exchanger. Carefully disconnect pipes, ductwork, and any other components attached to the existing heat exchanger. Label and document connections for reassembly. Now that all components are disconnected, we can proceed to remove the old heat exchanger. Carefully detach the old heat exchanger, taking care not to damage surrounding components. Dispose of the old unit according to environmental regulations. It's time to install the new heat exchanger. Follow these steps for a successful installation. Install the new heat exchanger, ensuring proper alignment with existing connections. Follow the manufacturer's guidelines for installation. With everything connected, it's time to test the system and ensure the new heat exchanger is functioning correctly. Turn on the power supply. Test the system to ensure the new heat exchanger is working properly. Check for leaks, abnormal sounds, or any signs of malfunction. Now that the new heat exchanger is in place, it's time to reconnect the disconnected components. Reconnect pipes, ductwork, and any other components that were disconnected earlier. Double-check all connections for tightness. If everything is working as expected, we can now close up the unit. Secure all panels, covers, and access points. Ensure all fasteners are properly tightened. Don't forget to document the replacement process for future reference. Record the date of replacement, model numbers, and any relevant information. Update maintenance logs and documentation. Verify that the unit's controls and sensors are responding as expected. Inspect the entire system for any irregularities in operation. Before we conclude, it's essential to conduct final checks to ensure the stability and functionality of the rooftop unit. Monitor the unit's operation for a period to verify stability. Conduct a final inspection of all connections and components. It is imperative that you seek the assistance of qualified HVAC professionals if your system isn't working properly. Modern HVAC technology is the best option when it comes to creative and practical fixes. To arrange a timely and efficient answer for any problems you may be having with your HVAC unit, please get in touch with Modern HVAC Technology at 31250293994.